All right, well, that's pretty annoying. I was just looking through my videos. I was about to make you know, the video for YouTube and kind of edit it together. And the first video I made didn't even save. So what happened? I was doing my wife's glasses here. Uh, you know, and I don't even remember what I talked about. So yeah, these are hers. I was just kind of saying that these are going to be the most stressful ones that I've had to do. But um, yeah, what the hell did I even talk about? So basically, my phone overheated. It's I don't know. I think over 100 degrees today, and yeah, my phone overheated. I thought when it overheated and kind of stopped the recording, it would have saved it, but nope, totally gone. And then I threw my phone in the freezer to kind of finish up the video, and the second half saved fine. I mean, basically, nothing is really different with these as far as the process goes. I just explained a couple different things. Um, I'll have to look at the footage of the second video. It's probably in there, but what I was kind of talking about was just full transparency. I've had three pair so far that I did the modification, everything worked fine. Took the video to send to the people, worked fine. And then just in transit, in shipping or whatever, the light came back on. And I think it was because my drill bit that I've used for all of these now. I mean, I think it's almost 90 pair now. I think it just started to get dull, and the light, it would kind of flicker as I was drilling. And I always want to stop, as soon as it goes out. I just don't want to damage anything. I haven't broken any yet. But yeah, those three, I just got them back and fixed them, and no big deal. It wasn't a big deal. But yeah, basically, this whole video was not so much about me modifying my wife's glasses here. Uh, it's more about talking about the Oakley, the Meta Oakleys that are coming out. So again, I have to look at the second half of the video, but just quick rundown. So I pre-ordered them. I paid for expedited shipping. What I'm gonna do is probably two or three videos, like an unboxing video, and then just showing the setup and features. And they're kind of aimed at sports, playing sports and just being active. And they're, I don't think waterproof, but water resistant. I forget the IP rating, but so I'll do a couple tests, maybe mountain biking and like going for a jog and just different stuff. But I'll do those just to kind of make the videos. But the main point of this video was I kind of threw out there to get people's opinions on a raffle originally, because I don't personally want the Oakleys, and a bunch of people said, yeah, raffle. So one person did leave a comment and said, you better look into the laws for raffles, which, I mean, I had no idea. I was just looking for a way to be able to give them away but not eat the $500 cost of the glasses. But no, he was totally right. So I looked into it, and raffles in basically every state are considered gambling. So unless you're a nonprofit, you can't really do a raffle. So I'm not going to be able to do a raffle, but don't worry, I'm still going to give the glasses away absolutely free at this point. I stand by everything I say and everything I do, so I already threw it out there. I was going to give them away. I'm going to give them away. I was kind of thinking about different ideas, and this was sort of the main purpose of this video, was just to get people's opinions on how you feel about if I set up a donation, maybe like a GoFundMe, or even if I just do the YouTube donation. If people want to donate, you don't have to. Absolutely don't have to. You don't have to give me anything. It's not even about trying to make money. I was just trying not to eat the $500. But at the end of the day, if the videos, you know, have people reach out to me to do their glasses, that's all if this modification even works on the Oakleys. So that's sort of the whole point, is I want to buy those just to see if it works. And if it does, you know, it'll be just like the Ray-Bans, where if people want me to do theirs, sure. So it's kind of just an expense of doing this, I guess. But yeah, if the donation thing is kind of cheesy, just let me know. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. If it's cheesy, I just won't do it, and no big deal. The way I'll do the giveaway though is I'll have everyone comment something on the video. I don't know, you know, whatever. I'll have somebody comment something, and then I already found websites that do a random kind of YouTube comment picker. Like it'll just pick a random comment, and that's who's gonna win them. So yeah, just keep an eye out. I mean, I'm no YouTuber, but do the whole subscribe, you know, whatever, follow along, and keep an eye out for that video. I'll title it like Oakley, like Meta Oakley giveaway or whatever. You'll know. It'll say something about a giveaway. And again, they'll be totally free. All you got to do is leave a comment. And then if you want to donate something, cool. I appreciate it. I mean, I never thought these videos would blow up, sort of. Well, I mean, blow up for me, I guess. A couple thousand views, it's a lot for me. I think it's kind of crazy that so many people have followed along already and left awesome comments and, you know, DMs and emails and all that. Because I only started this just to help other people. I was never looking to make any money or anything like that. I just wanted to show how I did mine, and hopefully that helped other people. That was really it. But yeah, so that's kind of it. So I don't remember what I talked about in the first part of this video. I was just modifying her glasses, and I think where it overheated was I got to the point where I already broke the glass. I melted I melted through the plastic, and I drilled through, and I think right after I drilled through is where it overheated. And then I do have the other half of the video, like I said, so that'll continue right now. So again, thanks for following along. Keep an eye out for that Oakley giveaway, and I'll catch you later. Alright, sorry about that. Yeah, my phone overheated. Yeah, it's hot today. I think it's like 100 and something, and even hotter than that here in my garage. So I didn't feel like waiting on my phone, so I threw it in the freezer. So we're good. Okay. So where were we? I think I cleaned out all of the melted plastic. Alright, so then I'd like to just make sure none of the tape is like over the ring. I just don't want the epoxy to touch it, and then, you know, the tape gets stuck inside of it. So, yep, alright, these look good. So, let's get the epoxy. Probably one of the most annoying parts, I would say. It's not that annoying, but a little bit, is the epoxy. Every once in a while, an air bubble, you know, wants to come out that's just mixed in with the epoxy. It's just a pain to pop it while it's inside of here, but just take your time, and if you do get an air bubble, just make sure you get it out. I mean, I've had some that were so bad it wouldn't pop, and I had to actually take a little piece of paper towel and soak it up, and like soak both resin and the air bubble out, and then add more. But just take your time. So again, I like to put one little drop in the hole that I drilled so it can fill that in. And just one at a time. It varies. Let that flow. I'm gonna take this off camera. I'll leave it. Let me just look at it from the side. I think like half of a drop more. Cool. It's hard to tell. I'm gonna take these off camera really quick and hold it in the light so I can see the reflection from the side. That's how I always do it, just so I can see if it's concave or convex. Give me 1 second. Yeah, it needs a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, you'll want to let this settle also, because I've had to redo a couple, like take the epoxy all the way out, because what has happened on a couple, I mean, it's not a big deal, but I won't wait long enough for it to settle, and I'll cure it with the UV light, and then it'll cure the top, but underneath, if it still hasn't settled yet, it'll kind of pull it down and get a little bit rippled. Let me look at this in the light again. Let me see. Looks like a little bit more. Looks like I got an air bubble in there also. See if I can show it. You can barely see it. Right there. That's kind of what I was talking about. Super annoying because it's kind of a pain to pop. But I mean, these are all things, I know I said it before, but I've done so many of these now. These are all things I kind of learned along the way. And you just have to adapt. And then each pair you get better and better. So it looks like it's settled again. Do a little bit more. All right, cool. That bubble is actually, there's another one. You can see how annoying this is. Because the bubbles don't just pop, You would think you could just poke it and it would be like a soap bubble, but no. It's so annoying. It just gets suspended in the resin. Okay, cool. That's perfect. All right. So we don't need that. Let me actually get the cap back on. And then, so one other thing I started to do is I'll hit this with the UV light I don't fully cure it holding it, like vertically like this. Because like I said before, I've had a couple that I had to redo because when you cure the top, it still might settle a little bit, and then it'll pull that top layer down and kind of give it a little ripple. So, those I'll redo. So I'll do one, and then I like to put them on its side so that it doesn't pull like into it this way. You can either do that if you want to hold it straight down. I mean, that'd probably be best, but it seems like if you just kind of, that's fine. At least with the setup I have with this light, I can just do that. Then I do this 3 or 4 times, I guess, and then it's usually pretty good. So we'll let this sit for a minute. Yeah, this is going to be a longer video, sorry. I guess these, like, it's kind of how it goes, just explaining everything. This isn't how long they normally take. When I just do one at a time, I can usually kind of bang them out in, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. Say 15 by the time I get it all paired to my phone. And a lot of them that get sent to me are sent brand new from Meta or Amazon. And a lot of them, it makes me do a firmware update, so that kind of adds to it. And just all the testing I normally do, where I make sure they work before I do anything, and then do the whole process, and then I check it a million times to verify that they work, and then I have to import all of the videos to my phone so that I can delete them, so that when people get their glasses back, they don't have a bunch of videos of me doing this. That's kind of stupid. And then factory resetting it, and it's just a whole process. And then get them cleaned up and packaged and back to people. It takes a little bit of time. Cool. All right, these should be good to go. Let's see what we got. Let's see if we can focus. There we go. So start a recording. It's recording. No light. No light. Epoxy. You can kind of see it. Gonna focus. And it's still recording. So these are good to go. I was just joking about being nervous with hers, but I mean, I bought them. I'll just buy another pair if I break them. So anyway, yeah, hers are good. She should be happy. I'm kind of curious how long it'll take before she realizes I even did it. I'm not going to say anything, but she might see this video and figure it out anyway. Yeah, just got to get these cleaned up for her. But yeah, the main point of this video, like I said earlier, was to talk about the Oakleys that I pre-ordered and just kind of get people's opinions on that. So I can't do the raffle, which is fine, but I still am going to give them away just as a thank you to everyone who watches these videos, and kind of get people's opinion on, a donation. If people think it's stupid, I won't even do it. And if, I don't know. I don't want to be corny and make people feel like they have to donate anything, because you absolutely do not have to give me anything, and I'll do the giveaway just totally free. It'll be, like I said, a comment on that video, and you'll know what video it is. I'll put it in the title, Oakley giveaway, or just something like that. Yeah, let me know, because I could either do like a GoFundMe, or I think you can give donations right on YouTube. I don't know. I'm kind of just learning all this YouTube stuff as I go along. Yeah, so I don't know. Anyway, cool. Thanks for watching. And yeah, if you like these videos and you want to be entered into winning a pair of Oakley glasses totally free, Subscribe, follow along, and keep an eye out for that video. I'll see you later.